everybody, it's Cayley back with another haul video. This is part 2 to the thrift haul from most of the items that I sourced from this previous week, and I will be listing these items on both eBay and Poshmark, hopefully to make quite a bit of money. If you're new here, hi, my name is Cayley. I'm an online reseller. I find used clothing at thrift stores and I flip them online for a profit. My channel is about teaching other people to resell and make money online. All the links that I mentioned in the video are down below in the description. You can click on the link tree down below and it will pop up my eBay and Poshmark closet if you're interested in viewing. Drop a comment down below if you have any questions or you just want to say hi. You can also send me a message over on Instagram. If you like this reseller content, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you get notified when I make new videos. Let's jump into today's video. So I'm going to start off in the front here. These items are separated because they actually need steamed. Probably should have steamed them before this, but I wanted to get this haul uploaded and done. This first one is by the brand And Layered, size medium. I don't know the brand. I don't know where this is sold. I think it's kind of a boutique-y brand, but I picked it up because it is a long, like duster length, what I would consider a varsity cardigan. It's got the stripe detail along the bottom and also along the sleeves. Really nice mustard yellow color. And I talked about this in my last haul video, but the aesthetic academia, I don't know how to pronounce it. I want to say academia because it sounds like macadamia nut, which is a Subway cookie that I really like, but I think it might be pronounced academia. Either way, this is a new trend that I'm looking out for, and I think that this would definitely fall under that category. So that is one of the reasons that I picked this one up. I've actually got quite a few pieces that I'll be showing you that do fall under that category. I'll also be listing all of the items that have that style on Depop because I think they'll do pretty well there. This next one is by the brand For Cynthia. I picked up a top in this brand recently, and when I looked up the brand, they do a lot of linen, log and look, minimalist pieces. And this is along those same lines. Again, I'm about to steam it, but this is like a tunic dress. Really nice, pretty blush pink color. It's got roll tab sleeves, so adjustable, great for fall. It's got these interesting asymmetric pockets here. So I'll probably put log and look, minimalist, maybe even artsy in the title. Okay, last wrinkly item. This is by Bryant, size 18-20, well known for their plus size pieces. I like picking up Bryant and Torrid. I'm a little bit more selective with Bryant. They're a little bit more mature than Torrid is, but nonetheless, I still like picking them up. I picked this one up because it's very modern with the peasant sleeve here, and it's got these like crochet cutout details throughout, which I think is really cool. A little tassel here, and all in all, I just really like the iCat print, and I think that this will do really well. I think this is also a good transition piece. That academia trend, I think that this falls under that category. And in the past, before this trend was going on, I still picked up pieces like this. Anything with this bright red plaid does really well for me. I've sold some really good vintage pieces in this print. This one is by Claiborne. And this is a duster length blazer, full button, has some really nice engraved gold buttons. You can't go wrong with a piece like this. I've sold, like I said, quite a few pieces. I've sold some jackets that are similar to the style for like $100. So I always keep an eye out for vintage pieces like this. This next one is more of a mall brand. This is by Ann Taylor Loft, size medium. And I stay away from this brand in general. I make exceptions, obviously, but in general, I don't pick this up very often. But people are looking for this. They're just not willing to pay what I'm willing to list it at. But towards the fall, I usually pick up more pieces because, you know, there are more substantial pieces, more quality, and I can usually get a little bit more money for them. This is a kind of boxy dolman sleeve, 3/4 length cable knit sweater. A nice white ivory color cable knit all through the back as well. And I like the kind of scoop neck or boat neck. That's more of a boat neck piece. I just thought this was really classic, and these pieces historically have done well for me. Next, I lied. I guess this is a little bit wrinkly. This is by American Eagle, size small. And this is becoming one of my bread and butter brands, and I try to be selective and pick up bohemian type tops, dresses. This one was really interesting. I don't know what to call this sleeve. It's kind of like a dolman, but it's really, really wide. Definitely like a peasant top, very gauzy like material. It's got the lace right here. And this is just a really great fall color. It's also got the lace detail in the back, so I thought that was a pretty nice find. Always looking in the fall and winter for really luxurious fabrics. This one is not a brand that I'm familiar with, but it is 100% alpaca, which is always a good find. Mira Flores, or Mira Flores. It also says designs. I don't know, it feels like quality. Like I said, it's 100% alpaca. I liked how unique it was. So it's got a cowl, and it's just got the one toggle here. But the sleeves are kind of this asymmetric, I guess, bell sleeve, and then pretty plain on the back. But with the sleeve detail and then that toggle, I thought that this would do really well. In the past, I've sold 100% alpaca pieces for quite a bit of money, so I'm hoping for the same for this piece. This is a top by Soft Surroundings. Size large. This is just a more unique piece, so I went ahead and picked it up. This is a velvet tunic length top. It's got embroidery on the bottoms here, side slits. It's got the like tuxedo buttons here and a really pretty red. I just thought this was too unique not to pick up, so I'm going to give this one a shot. This one is by Wrangler. I pick up a lot of pieces like this in the fall and winter in the men's department. This is a size medium, and I picked it up because it was fleece lined, which is really popular during this time of the year. This is also a plaid flannel. I would consider this to be like a shirt jacket. So that's what I'll put in my title. I sell a lot of these. These are bread and butter for me during this time. This is a Michael Kors sweater. Michael by Michael Kors. Size large. Also not a brand I typically pick up, but I picked it up because of the waffle knit. Not sure if you can tell. But waffle knit sweaters in general do pretty well for me. If they are a well-known brand, that's a bonus, which Michael Kors is. It's also got this like oversized turtleneck, and it is a tunic length with some side slits. It's also got branding, which for Michael Kors is a good sell point. I think this is the first time I've picked up this brand. I've heard about this brand, I just don't normally pick it up. This is Meadow. Size medium. This is sold at either Anthropologie or Urban Outfitters, I can't remember. But I picked it up because it is a tunic length shirt. A nice heathered like cream color, and then it has all these mesh detail in the front. Plain in the back. This honestly reminded me of Lori Goldstein tops, which is why I grabbed it, because I thought it was that. Very comfortable. I did comps. These tunics seem to be doing okay, so I figured I'd give this brand a shot and do a little bit more research. Academia piece. This is a vintage houndstooth red black skirt by the brand Chaus, I think is how you pronounce it. Size 12. This is wool. Really cute, really on trend. Even if that academia trend wasn't going on, I think this still does well in the fall. It kind of looks like plaid, even though it is a houndstooth print, which for me usually sells well. Got a zipper in the back and a slit in the back, fully lined. So again, I'll also list this over on Depop. Okay, the next three are very, very similar. They're all plus size Tommy Hilfiger denim skirts. And I really just liked how retro looking they are. I don't usually find like cool retro plus size pieces. These are a size 22. So I picked this one up. I got them pretty inexpensively as well. I'll also list these over on Depop. This one's more plain, but it does have on the back Tommy Hilfiger spell out, and then the flag leather patch. And then the last one, more of a stone whiskering wash. And then I liked the, I'm not sure what this is called, but this is becoming a trend where the pockets are off and it just leaves kind of that stain behind. I'm seeing a lot of people pick this up. It does have a little Tommy Hilfiger flag there too. I'm not expecting much for these, but my idea with these is really to be size inclusive and bring cool retro pieces into my store and closet. And I'll also, like I said, put these over on Depop because I think that they will do better there. Not expecting much, but rather trying to bring some attention into my store. I love this piece. This is by Ralph Lauren, size medium. A more substantial, more unique piece, which I always say I look for in this brand. This is like a Western knit duster cardigan. Really beautiful navy blue color. Plain on the back, but the cuff details do go. Anything that's like Western or equestrian in this brand, I almost always pick up. They do really great for me. So I think that this will be a good sale. Is it too early to start thinking about Christmas? Not for me. I love Christmas. I think about Christmas a lot. I can't wait for it to get here. It's one of my favorite holidays. Halloween is my other favorite holiday. I am a October baby, so I really love Halloween. But I do love Christmas. This is just by the brand Nutcracker. I do believe this is a vintage sweater. It's probably late 90s, maybe even early 2000s, but I really liked the graphic on this. It's a bunch of bears skiing. When I pick up vintage pieces, I try to think of a way somebody who is my age or younger might be able to turn this into a modern style. And so I really like that this is not just a pullover sweater, but it is a cardigan. So you can button it down, show a little bit more. I've seen a trend where people are also only doing like 1 or 2 buttons and then leaving the bottom open. And then this is also like super oversized. I think it would look really cute with leggings. It also has this scalloped detail throughout all of it, which I thought added some value. So I definitely don't pick up every ugly Christmas sweater I come across, but for some reason all the details on this I just thought were really flattering, so I picked it up. Okay, for this haul, this is the last academia piece. This is a plaid top, button-up top by the brand Orvis, and I really like, it's almost like a puff sleeve. It's when you wear it, I put it on because it's around my size. It creates almost a puff. It's a little bit oversized. Orvis. I usually only pick up wool pieces by Orvis, but this one is really, really nice. Feels in excellent condition. And it also has a mandarin collar. And again, this is just kind of along that trend. I'll also, even though this is a modern piece, I'll list it over on Depop. Next is a kimono top by the brand Chicos, and this is the Traveler's Collection, size 3, which Chicos does vanity sizing. I always have to point that out because I did not know that when I started, but Chicos and some other brands like Torrid, they do vanity sizing, so you really have to check their size chart to convert to a regular US sizing. So size 3, I believe, is a 3X, but I'd have to double check that. I always go back and look. This is a really silky fabric. It's not silk, it's polyester, but it feels really silky. Really lightweight. I just love the print on this. We're kind of moving out of that season, but I couldn't say no because I loved the print of this kimono. Super sheer. I still think somebody could pull this off in fall. And there are still going to be some people in warmer weather that might want this. This is a men's cardigan by the brand Banana Republic. And this is a cotton cashmere cardigan. This is another one of those brands that I usually steer away from, but during fall and winter, I like picking up more substantial pieces by them because they're typically made out of good material. Cardigans do really well for me in lots of brands, Banana Republic in particular. This is in really excellent condition. It is heathered gray, and it's not a full button, but there are a lot more buttons than what I'm used to seeing, and it does have pockets. This is by LL Bean, one of my bread and butter brands. This is a men's size large. I heard that ribbed items were going to be really popular this season. Regardless, I think that ribbed items do well for me no matter what, but this is one of the reasons I took a look at it. So this is just a cotton pullover, really thick, nice material. It's got the Henley buttons here. Kind of a burgundy. Pretty plain, but these are, like I said, bread and butter, and they always flip really well for me. And very last piece is a vintage piece. I'm taking a chance on this, but almost every vintage piece I've picked up I've done well on, so I feel like I've got somewhat of an eye for it. Never heard of this brand, Textile Prints, size extra large. This is like, if you've ever picked up vintage, you know that the material sometimes feels very, very thin. This is like paper thin sweatshirt. This is a Virginia Beach. I just liked the graphic. I thought it was super retro. Got a sailboat here. Baby blue color. Really great condition. I take that back. There is one little mark here. I could probably get that out, but I'll probably just list it as is. And it also has these interesting like breaks in the elbows. I'm not sure what that's called. Oop, I noticed another spot. I'm going to send this through the washer. But even regardless, if I can't get it out, I'll still list it with the stains because people getting vintage are used to there being little marks. They're looking for kind of a nostalgia feel rather than quality of item. So I picked this up. I'm going to give it a chance. Typically in the past, like I said, these have done pretty well for me. Alright guys, so that is the end of today's haul. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you're picking up for this season. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video.